Unfortunately, I think at least in the short term, it's going to continue to increase, and a big factor contributor to this is the advertising that's going on, that's being put forth by the e-cigarette industry. Lots of the advertisements that you might see on posters, billboards on the internet are very reminiscent of the ads used by the tobacco industry in the 70s with Joe Camel and other cartoons, trying to make e-cigarettes seem cool for young adults to use. And there's even flavors that I think are targeted at youth. You have flavors like Tutti Frutti and Cookies and Cream and Gummy Bear that definitely are going to appeal to a younger audience. You know, there are a few differences between the way that a traditional cigarette and an e-cigarette is constructed. An e-cigarette, while it doesn't have leafy tobacco, it does contain nicotine. You know, what I've noticed in my practice is that when I'm interviewing teenagers as part of you know, their psychosocial interview, I'm trying to, you know, make sure that they're doing well in school and are doing things that are safe. I'll ask about cigarette use, but now I also have to ask about vapor product use or e-cigarette use, because lots of teenagers think that they're not as dangerous or even more healthy than traditional cigarettes. I'm very proud of our state. Most recently in this past legislative session, we passed a law called SB 97, which limited youth access to e-cigarette products. It made sure that no longer can a 15-year-old child walk into a convenience store and buy e-cigarette juice. And so Texas took a huge step in protecting our children, youth, and adolescents from the dangers of e-cigarettes. And I'd like to see every single state in the United States have similar legislation, because over 40 do, but there's still a few that do not.